Hello, everybody. I know you see the name. I know you saw the title. It's not really a lot to say, but this game I played when I first got my PS4. It was fun during that time. During that, I met the people that I still am friends with today. So I have great memories of this game. But in the memory of what it was and what it's gonna be it's gonna be history. You feel me? It wasn't better than a previous game that was on PlayStation 3, known as PlayStation Home, for other people who don't know. But this game was it was there at one point. It was a peak, and then it fell off because they didn't do anything for a while. And recently, they had made a post on Facebook, or that I saw Facebook, that they are recently closing this game on December 11th. Today is December 6th, 2023. That'll be 2024. December 6th, right? And they announced that they're finally ending their 7 year long game, shutting down the servers. It says, Dear Nebula Realms community, after an incredible 7 year journey together, it was amidst of emotions that we announced the closure of Nebula Realms. Over the years, we have experienced unforgettable moments, created lasting memories, and forged connections that go beyond the virtual world. Once again, thank you for being part of the Nebula Realm family. Your passion and enthusiasm has made these 7 years truly remarkable. We hope you carry the spirit of Nebula Realms with you all in your future endeavors. Farewell, and may your future adventures be as extraordinary as the ones we shared together on Nebula Realms. And it's crazy to say that. I wasn't gonna read the. Y'all can read it yourself. I just read the part of it a little bit. But at the end of the day, it's like you gotta realize that this game lasted 7 years, right? I didn't think it was gonna last 7 years. I thought it was gonna last. I thought it was gonna close down in 2020, 2019, because that's when the peak ended. The peak was 2018, 2019. The end of 2019, it was like crashing. That's when it fell, because everyone got banned and everyone I knew, you know, they don't be on here no more. So I'm gonna hop on Nebula Realms one more time to see and just explore it one more last time before I delete the game and never to be played again, especially during closing. I don't have great memories of this. I only have a little bit short term memory of this because I haven't played it like a lot, like how I think I did. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, this game is dead. Right? We can get that out the way. This game is very dead. Like, we got guys out here saying rest in peace, man. We got a lot of people, man, and it's like crazy to say. Like, you got guys right here. He might be a he might be an owner, but we got a lot of people. Sam White over here. People have clans like fams and whatever you want to call them. But they didn't never stuck with one project. They try to make more projects and mess their game up. Like, they never had updates. They never kept going. Like, no weekly updates, no daily updates, no monthly updates, no none of that. They stopped updating the game. That's what killed them. They didn't want to keep going. They didn't want to keep making more people to come into the game. They didn't want more people to engage with each other. Because I got banned off this game. I ain't gonna lie. But then I got banned. But I got banned for some things. But you know what I'm saying? It was like 2018, 2019. It was like the peak year of this game. It was most likely 2017. I was on here 2017, 2018, 2019 was like the year I just knew. You know what I'm saying? But like, this game right here is like, the reason why I died is because of they didn't want to engage, and they didn't want to put in that time and effort in trying to update their game every fucking week or every month. They sat there and they just did nothing for whole months and months and months, and then they update the game, right? When they update the game, they update the game and add something no one asked for. Literally, personal spaces, you gotta pay money, all this stuff, man. By the way, I didn't pay no money on this game. These are all free items that I got, literally, from bowling or whatever it was back in the day when they had that shit. So this is free items. I don't never spend no goddamn money on no free game. You got me for your, especially for a game that's going to close. I feel sorry for all these people who spend money. I wonder how they feel right now. Man, I spent $200 on this game. I spent $5 grand, and I wonder how they feel now inside, because they realize that this place they're never going to see it again. Their clothes, they're never going to see it again. Their character, they're not going to see it again. They did not learn their mistake from the first time. So now are they going to learn their mistake from the second? That's a good question. We do not know. But we're going to move on out to this place. We're going to a remarkable, memorable place that I've literally spent all my fucking time on. Like, literally. Man. But yeah, that's what really killed the game, man. The servers were fucked up. They never like literally cared about the community's complaints, and it was the downfall of the game, man. You know, it was the downfall of the game. And it was free, like, bro. There's people probably out there want to test a new game that probably got a PS4 and they're like, oh, what is this Nebula Realm game? And they get on and they see how terrible and there's no engagement in this game and there's no fun activities like the other game that came out on PS3. There was always something to do. Always, there was always something to do. On here, what you gonna do? Just talk to virtual reality people that realize that you will probably never see, like, oh, hey, girl, what's good? That shit is not fun. And it dies right there, man. That's where it ends. You know, um, we got like all these random people out here. Like, oh, there's no fun activities, man. So, I mean, you sit here, you do literally nothing. They have a cinema. I don't even know what the hell you do in a cinema. Like, you sitting there, there's no like good movies. I don't even think. I've never seen anyone go in there. Like, there was literally no fun in this. You can go shopping, and once the shop is broken, if I go on, I have to close my app, and I'm not doing this, so I'm not risking that. So there's so much things that they never like. You could go play bowling or pool or whatever, but you think I want to sit there and play goddamn pool all the goddamn day? No, man, I want to have fun. And one thing about PlayStation Home, that was a PS3 game, by the way. Back on PS Home, you at least meet new people. You see new people. There was a lot of things to do. There was a crackle. You can watch movies. You could bring shorties to a new house. You can go to anywhere you wanted to go. And there was so much things to do. It was just not one thing. And you could just constantly have fun. And there was also voice chat where you can literally invite people and talk to them. And there was so much things you could honestly do that made what it is, And this thing could not top that. And this game would never top that. This game was a baby that was formed and trying to be what it's like. Okay, Michael Jordan had kids, and if his kids ever went to the NBA to try to be as great as him, I don't think they would do it. That's what I'm saying. That's how it is for PS Home. PS Home had a baby. This was the baby, and it will never succeed what it is. You know what I'm saying? So PS Home will always be number one, no matter what. Even 13, 15 years from now, where I look back and be like, yeah, PS Home was still number one. This game was trash, doo doo. Looked like I just got done taking a shit on top of this game. Like the graphics were so horrible. Like I'm playing a PS2 game. Like this looked like a PS2 mixed with PS3 game. But yeah, man, this is where I spent most of my time. Great memories here. Let's go on to the bowling alley. I'm going out everywhere. I'm going everywhere. While I tell y'all about everything. So the game, when it first came out, I wasn't here when it first came out. My brother was, I think. But when it first came out, my brother told me about it, and I got an old video on YouTube. I will not show it, but there's an old video of me on YouTube when I was dissing on somebody, because a lot of people like to talk shit, and especially on the internet and over a game. So I was on this bit, and I was standing on business. You know what I'm saying? Standing on business. And I remember not being here typically, but it was somewhere else. I don't remember exactly. Maybe we'll find it. Look how dead the bowling alley is. Like, no one literally goes bowling or plays pool. Like, bruh, no one literally plays this game anymore. This game has became a ghost town because of how boring and how lame and how like the ban system was. Like the ban system, you literally get console ban, you can never hop on this game again. And it's like dumb as hell. Like you should be able to have like suspended like 2 days. You can't hop on the game or timeout or whatever. And they literally console ban you. Like, bro, your game is not that big to be doing it. At one point. So I understand that part, but at the end of the day, it's like You gotta sit there and think about it, right? And think about what did they go wrong, right? What did they go wrong? And I think that where they go wrong is they let their game die, and they sat there and let their game die, and they allow it to die, and they didn't do anything to restore it, and they gave up too early. They gave up too easily. They didn't. They didn't. They didn't care no more. They said, all right, let's just shut it down. We got all y'all money. We're shutting it down. We're shutting the whole broadcast down. We're shutting everything down. That's what they think. That's what they did. And in their mind, it was like, we won. Because now they can go out. I don't know how much money they made off this game. Probably not a lot. Because not a lot of people play this game nowadays. And all the things they added in the item shop was from February of 2023. So if you think about it, and that shit was all trash. I'm so glad I didn't spend no money on this game. You know, I was thinking about it a couple years ago, but I'm so glad I didn't. Um, the hell? The fuck? I've never seen that. But yeah, man. Game is falling. Horrible. Horrible, horrible. Yeah. Like, yeah, the beach lame. Like, nothing to do, man. No, they didn't really have a reward system like how I think it was. Like, maybe they did, but I never really paid attention. The reward system was probably terrible, if I have to guess. But definitely the game had a lot of problems. Like, look, like I'm drifting. I'm not even moving. I'm literally, look at this. Like, horrible. Like, horrible movements. Horrible everything, man. Close the whole broadcast down. The game needed to be a rework. If they ever think about opening this game again, I hope they realize their flaws, and hopefully they fix their flaws. If they ever realize that, oh, we're gonna make a Nebula Realms 2. Okay, sit there and think about what they need to do right instead of doing what's wrong. You know what I'm saying? There's another game like this game. It's like, what is it, Atom Universe or some shit? Um, and that game's still running strong. I don't know how, but it's still probably running strong, stronger than what this game is. This game once had everyone on this game. Like, you literally had the world on top of your hand at one point on this game, and now it's just nothing but old people. And I ain't gonna really say old people because there's really young people too, but it's more of a. I mean, there's a lot of weirdos. Let's just say that. Oh yeah, this is a little board game plays, man. I mean, this was a alright place. I mean, I say like the board games and stuff, but no one really played them. So it's like, bro, when no one wants to play board games, we were trying to play some fun activity, like make some games up that we never seen. Like, bro, back on PS Home, we had some games like Maze. We had like that one game where we get chased by that one zombie dude. Man, we had so many games, and it's just like they only made, oh, here's a board game. Oh, here's bowling. Oh, here's pool. Oh, here's whatever. No one wants to play that trash. No one. No one asked for it. Snowballs. Hold on. Oh, they got snowballs, right? Look at the way you throw it, bro. Like, horrible. If GTA 6 is like this, bro, you can keep it. Like, imagine? Like, hell no, man. That's trash, man. And I don't even feel bad for shutting down, man. I think it's best for them, and I think it's best for everybody else too. Whoever plays this game needs to go out and just realize that this game is trash. Let it die. There's many good games out there. You got Atom Universe that probably it's probably running deep. You know what I'm saying? I've never played. I mean, I played it, but like I was young. But I don't really like get on it at all. Like I never get on it. I ain't gonna say I ain't even saying using the word barely because I don't even get on it. Spencer 2899. Yo. Um. Yeah, this is the dance floor, a little dance place. You know what I'm saying? This place used to be so packed out, man. Like I'm telling you, 2018, this whole place was packed out. Like it literally, every aisle you'll see somebody, every like row you'll see somebody. It was like prime PS home when this game first dropped. You know what I'm saying? Not first dropped, but when it was prime. It wasn't as big as PS Home Prime, but it was as prime as you could say it was like their peak of getting money and making a lot of people. It's like at least 1,000 people at least playing it, or 2,000 people playing it. Now there's only like 200, 300 people playing it. So just think about the levels that they dropped down, you know. So I say they killed their own game. Let's get out of here. Not really much to do in the cube. Is this like this is the old part? Acorn Park, I think it was called from PS Home. I don't remember. This is very old. Lee Park, man. I don't think it was. I don't think this is it. I might just be tripping. Yo, car cat, free bird, always. Is that the girl I just seen anyways? Alright, so this is like some. I mean, they had start foot race. Like, bruh, who wants to race? What am I running a marathon? Like what the? Yeah, man. The game wasn't as fun, man. In the design on the game and the details of the game and the way that they just didn't care no more and the clothing and at the levels they was at, the high peak of levels they was at one point. Literally, I could show you the friends I made on this game. How do I show that? Literally, the peak at the level of this game. Literally, all these people were once all on this game. At that level, at one point. Look how much people was on this game at one point. Just look real quick. Just look. That was all my friends. That didn't even all the levels. There's probably way more people that was on here that probably probably deleted me because I never got on. But there was levels to this, man. It was way levels, and it's like I'm grateful for the memories. Barely any memories. I barely had any memories of this game, but I remember like that time. Like you sit there and just think about it. Like you met somebody, a great friends, and you met so many friends that you still play with today. You met some people that you still talk to today after 4 or 5 years, and you're like, damn, man, we met from a video game. Now we in here talking in real life. So that's levels to this shit, man. That's why the memories are forever grateful, and the memories will forever be withstand on this. I won't say withstand because I didn't play it much. But just know that I'm always saying Nebula Rims. Whenever I talk to my friends, like, yo, you remember Nebula Rims when we met? You know what I'm saying? Like, Nebula Rims, this, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's not like I'm gonna remember it, because the game was so horrible. And it definitely wasn't. It wasn't impactable at all. And it was a PS4 game, probably released in 2016, 2017. If I'm sure, probably released. I don't know, 7 years, whatever 7 years was. But yeah, man. Let me see what this girl gonna say. She probably gonna say some bullshit. Goodbye, Nebula Rims. So you have to buy stuff to go to places. I'm out. None of my business. Never. I've been here one time. I'm gonna go here one more time. I've only been here one time, so I'm gonna go here one more time, and then I'm gonna go back to either. I might go to the dome where I started, and we're gonna call it off there because it's been a 7. I mean, it's been 7 years of this video game. It's been 7 years of the making. 4 years since the peak. 3 years since it crashed. And ever since that, it's never been the same. And I hope they know that if they ever do make another video game, if they ever sit there and let's develop a new video game, just like Nebula, please, listen developers, please, if you ever decide to make a new game, make sure you have weekly, daily, whatever, something fun to do every single day for somebody to play it. Because you're not having any interaction with anybody is pretty. It's fun at one point, but it gets lame at some point because you want to have fun. And when I was a child and playing PlayStation Home, I had fun playing PlayStation Home because of two things. I was able to bring a girl to my house, and two, I was able to watch a movie in that house because we used to watch Joe Dirt all the fucking time. So that was a great fucking time, and that was a great fucking time that we had history and memories with. So now the great times were always gonna be great times, But this game ain't got no great times because this game is all about interaction and nothing else because it has no meaning to this motherfucking PlayStation Home comparison because Nebula Realms is garbage as fuck. I waited to pour water on my motherfucking face. I felt like I waited a decade. Dead ass felt like I waited a decade just for this game to shut down, and I'm happy. No hating shit. That is finally gone. Like no bullshit, no hating shit. Like I'm not even hating. I'm telling the truth because this game had to go. And the people that love this game as much as they probably love PlayStation Home, it's their opinion. Your opinion matters, but your opinion to my opinion does not matter because my opinion is that this game is horrible. It is trash. It is garbage. It is in the fucking wilderness because this game didn't know where it was going. It didn't know the steps of the way it was trying to take. It took the wrong way, and it knew it was taking the wrong way because they had the fucking word on their fucking hands at one point, and they dropped the ball. It's like Fortnite. They had put out OG Fortnite. They had the hand on their they had the word on their hands when the fucking OG Fortnite came back, and they dropped it, and then they dropped it, and then they dropped it again. This one Nebula did. It had the world on his hands at one point, and they dropped it. And now there's nobody here that could say they did not drop it because I know damn well they had 1,000, 2,000 plus people playing this motherfucking game every single day, enjoying what was fun at that time to now being a fucking dead game. That's just how the game is, man. That's how the game works. You have fun at one point, the game crashes at one point. PUBG was one of the biggest games. It probably still is. I don't know. But H1Z1 was one of the biggest games, and it's gone because of what they didn't do to make it better. And they didn't do anything to make this game better. No matter what they did or whatever they tried to do, they failed. And this game was a failure. And I hope that whatever failure that's in their minds after incredible, like what they say, incredible 7 years, this has not been an incredible 7 years. This has been a demolished 7 years of your fucking money, of your fucking time, and your effort. Because you sat there on that motherfucking chair making a game, and you sat there not doing anything to make the game better. Because all you did was deal with all the hatred everyone was dealing with. The hate. No, you wasn't taking no feedback from people what they had to say on the internet because people had feedback to say and say what you needed to do and what you need to improve, and you didn't do none of that. And you sat there and dealt with it, and you sat there and watched your freaking viewers drop down. And now what you gonna do? Nothing. You're gonna shut the game down December 11th because you are a failure. I hope you do better next time. I hope all you developers out there do better next time. I know it's hard to make a video game. I don't know how it is to make a video game. But you go to school or whatever you do to make a video game and know the knowledge of it. For me, I'm just telling you the honest truth. If you're going to make a next video game, if you ever do, please do not let it fall. Always listen to your peoples that play the game and follow the best road possible, and you will succeed. But this game was a fucking flop, and this game has become a horrible reason and a horrible example why you should always not listen to your fans. Because if you don't listen to your fans, your game gonna die, and that's what you did. You let it die, man. You let it die. I hope the next game you make, if you ever do think about making a new game, please listen to everybody. Listen to your fans. Listen to the people who play the game. I thank you all, man, for watching. And Nebula, one more thing. Thank you for the opportunity of these 7. Well, it wasn't 7 years for me, but thank you for the opportunity for the first 2 years, the first 2.5 years of Nebula Rims. I appreciate it. I enjoyed every moment. And I cannot wait and see what you got. And I cannot wait for y'all to shut this game down. And finally put an end to this game. Because of how horrible everything was. Thank y'all for watching.